how you doing? Welcome to Chef Biz with Chef Liz. And I'm Chef Liz. How you doing today? Thank you so much for subscribing in. I really do appreciate you watching what I love to do. Can you tell? No, you can't, I know. So let me help you out a little bit, okay? My name is Chef Liz. I am a certified serve-safe instructor, as well as a proctor and executive chef. I've been in this industry for well over 26 years. So you obviously know I love what I do. And I'm here to share with you my love. So, without further ado, let's get started and get down. So for today's episode, what I'm going to make for you is a very vegan, vegetarian-friendly dish. This is your home-style garden burger. Now, when you think garden burger and you think at the store, I know things are very pricey and can be expensive. But if you're looking for a good, nutritious snack that's really filling that both vegetarians, vegans, and meat eaters can enjoy, I'm going to share with you what I got. So let me show you the ingredients and let's start making it. Alright, so the list of ingredients are as follows. Here we have 1 can of beans, 15.5 ounces. It can be any kind of beans you like. These here are pinto beans. We have 1 cup, 4 ounces of cream style corn. Here we have 1 cup of freshly chopped spinach, 8 ounces. Half a cup of shredded carrots, 4 ounces. 1 stalk of celery, finely minced. I'll share with you and show you how to do this correctly, but you want finely minced to evenly distribute the flavor. 1 teaspoon of chopped garlic. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. This ingredient is optional, but it's really good for you. It's flaxseed grounded. You get whole flaxseed ground, and you want a tablespoon of this. This here is freshly dried cilantro. Here we have 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. You can do 1 if you like. I love cilantro, so I'm doing 2 tablespoons, so either or. And the last ingredient will be herbs seasoned breadcrumbs or stuffing, fresh grounded really fine. You want to find like almost a flour consistency. With your celery, you want to make sure that's finely minced. The reason why I mince the celery is you want to have the flavors evenly distributed when you make your vegetable burger. By that, basically get your celery stalk and you want to cut it into small julienne pieces or like long sticks. When you do the long sticks, put them together and then small pieces, slice it. Slice it enough to where you have it really small. Because what you're trying to do is have, like I said, you want to evenly distribute, but you don't want to bite into big chunks of celery. Chop it again, just to add. And this also, another reason why I do this is because it somehow or another releases the flavor of the celery. So the juices or the water in the celery content, it will add that flavor to it. So, first ingredients will be the beans. Now, when you do add your beans, make sure it is drained really well. Slightly mash the beans. Now, once it gets to this consistency, as you can see, it's not quite fully mashed, but you still have chunks of beans, which is what you want. You then go ahead and put in your cream style corn. Your spinach. All in one time. It's like a one-stop shop. One bowl thing. Throw in your carrots. Your celery. Your garlic. Onion powder. There's your 1 teaspoon of onion powder. The flaxseed, again, like I mentioned, it's optional. I love this flaxseed because it has so many health benefits. You can't taste it, but let me share with you. some of the good things about the flaxseed before I continue further. It helps promote lower blood pressure. It aids in digestion. It's a great form of omega-3 because that's one of the things that are needed in your healthy blood systems. It also helps promote hair growth, and it helps in reducing cancer risks. There are many other things that are great attributes of flaxseed, which I will share with you as we incorporate, but it's an awesome thing to put in your vegetables, in your food, period. The cilantro, as I mentioned to you. Once you add the cilantro, before you do your herb breadcrumb seasoning stuffing, you want to mix the ingredients first. You want to incorporate everything together. Now, I did mention the stuffing, even though I did say it's 4 ounces to start off with, you can go up to 8 ounces. It really depends on how thick you want your burger patty. All right, so now I finished mixing it, and here we go. Now, like I said to you earlier, you can eat this as is if you want to, or have it hot. Either way you prefer, but let's try it cold. What you see here is a mixture of the beans and the vegetables, and I'm gonna try it right quick here. Not bad. Not bad. But I'm gonna have it hot instead though, so give me a second. I'm getting ready to form the patties, but also I wanna share with you too, this is great to make ahead, like on a Saturday or Sunday, you and the kids can get together and make yourself a big batch. We're gonna patty it, I'm gonna put it on a parchment lined sheet pan and freeze it individually. So that way, once it's frozen, we're gonna individually wrap it and put it in the freezer. So one day, after school, when the kids are hungry and they want a snack, instead of getting a bag of chips, grab yourself a patty, all right? So here we go. All right, so now the patties have been formed for you. Again, like I mentioned, here you can keep it as is like this and freeze it. Now, when you do freeze it, I would start with about an hour to hour and a half in the freezer, uncovered, just like this. When it gets to the position where it's slightly solid, take them out individually and plastic wrap them. Then put them in a Ziploc freezer bag or a sealed bag. So when you do freeze it, it's individually wrapped, but they're also able to, as you need it, take as you need, okay? Now, but here we're gonna actually fry these for service. Or actually to eat, because I'm starving and we're starving now. What you're gonna do is have your griddle set at 300. Don't do 350, 325, you want 300 because you want it to cook all the way through. Even though it's already pre-cooked, but you want it heated all the way through. I use olive oil. Olive oil is a very good oil because it's low in cholesterol. It's great for your body, especially for the skin, for women, for skin and hair. But olive oil is also healthy for you. It's one of the healthy oils. Canola oil, vegetable oil, corn oil are saturated. This is monosaturated. Just enough to coat your griddle. And as the griddle is preheated, place your patty as such. And here we go. Now, the timeline to cook these is approximately 5 minutes to each side. What you're trying to achieve is a golden crust. You want it to be solid enough for it to hold together in a burger fan, but not mushy enough so when you actually chew into it, you're not chewing into mush. Now, it's been about 5 minutes. So here we're getting ready to flip our patties. And what you're looking for, as you can see here, is that light brown crust. It's caramelization. This is what's going to shape and form the patty. So when you get ready to bite into it, again, like I said, it'll be tender, but not too dry. At this point is when you want to toast your bun too. You don't have to necessarily have a bun if you don't want to, but for those who do, this would be your time. That same oil that you used, feel free to place it on the griddle. I love this griddle because it's so versatile. You can do so many things at one time. You want to get yourself get a pre-start on toasting your bun. All you need for this here is lettuce. Not even lettuce if you don't want to. You have plenty of vegetables in this patty alone to suffice for everything you need. Allow me for a few more minutes and we'll get ready to serve the burger to you. Now here we go for the final presentation. The buns have been toasted. So I'm going to place it on my plate with some lettuce. Nicely lightly toasted. I'm going to put the lettuce on the base of it. Then serve our patty. That's it. Nothing else. And here we have our garden burger. All right, now for the finished product, here we go. So you can see what we're looking at. Here is your garden veggie burger. Full of vegetables, full of nutrients, full of fun, and full of Now, I did tell you earlier, as I was preparing the product, that we can have it cold or hot. Now, a way to have it cold, something really fun, especially during game time, or actually anytime you want to watch a TV, is having it as a dip form. Now, this here is phenomenal. It's a great vegetarian dip. And like I mentioned to you, as we made it, it's really good. So I'm happy with the chip. Wow. I don't know if I want to have it hot, but you know what? I do. So, this here is the burger hot. Now, can't wait to try it now. The hot version. You know what? You meat eaters, you're gonna change. Leave it to me. Thank you so much for tuning in to my show. What I want to share with you in our next episode, I'm gonna have different varieties of recipes, different ideas, both for the meat eaters and non-meat eaters. I appreciate you very much. Please do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe button, and I'll be able to notify you of when the next show will come up. I am a philanthropist as well, and what I like to do is share with you any subscriptions or any views. Forgive my terminology because I'm not really good at this, but what I want to do is I want to share with you, I support and I partner with POCMS Incorporated. They are Portal of Commencement Midpoint Shelter. It's a organization that deals with homeless and transitional and reintroducing them back into society. It's a phenomenal organization. They help the homeless and they take them from where they don't want to be to where they should be. We're here as individuals to help people grow. We want to help those that are less fortunate, because those that don't have the opportunity, like some of us do, we want to give them the opportunity to better themselves and their family. But I'll tell you more about it. So do me a favor. Before I come see you again, or before you see me again, why don't you follow the link, pocms.net. Hear about them, read about them. Anything I will be doing from here on in, I will be supporting them. So help me help them. Have a great day, and we'll talk soon.